Hey everyone, I'm here to do my 2019 goals. For 2018, I only had a few goals, but this year I'm going to do more, but in 3 different categories. So I've kind of broken down my goals already, and I just want to share them with you. So the first area I'm going to work on in 2019 is unplugging and resting. So unplug and rest. So basically this is, I just want to spend time unplugged from the things that force me to be more rushed and to be not my best self. So what this includes is time outside. And I'm going to do that by getting a Zoom membership and going on more walks every day. And then yoga weekly, which is a time where I am unplugged and connecting with both myself and my body and with my spiritual side and with God, since I use yoga as a time to pray and to meditate. And then along with that, I want to spend time with God daily. And that is going to be I'm kind of setting myself up for goals that are achievable. So with this, it's only 5 minutes, but obviously I want to do more, and that's either pray or reading or meditating or whatever that day, just whatever's on my heart to do that day. So I want to make sure I spend time with God daily, even if it's only literally 5 minutes, just something that will recharge me and help me connect with my creator. So that is the goal there. And then something that I'm hoping to do and stick with, and I'm actually starting today, even though it's 2018, is no social media 1 time a week. So I am super addicted to social media, and it's not good. And I want to do at least no social media for a full day 1 time a week. It'll just give me time to unplug and to step away from my phone, which is a huge addiction for me, and to be with the people I'm with and to spend time doing things that I need and want to do. So additionally, on the unplug and rest side, I am going to work part-time in 2019. So I need to stick to my part-time hours. And that's already been hard for me because I've been doing part-time at work for a while, but my part-time is more like 40 hours. So I need to step back and do more like 32 hours, which is what I'm setting out to do. So my hours at work are going to be cut back, and hopefully financially, that's fine because I know I need that for this next year as I work on some of the other stuff going on in my life. So I'm also going to create and keep uncluttered spaces. So clutter is a huge detriment to my life, and it is something that affects me and my mental state a lot. So I'm going to clean and minimalize in the new year. I've already started this with some of the spaces in the house, and I'm hoping to just get rid of as much as possible and keep our house minimalist and uncluttered so that I can keep my mental state just where it needs to be. And the last part of this is to focus on self-care. So I can easily ignore myself and what my body and mind needs in terms of just whatever, work or YouTube or my baby. Just I ignore myself a lot, which is detrimental to myself. So I am going to find ways to focus on self-care, and that is both in routines and things like massages. So I'm going to probably not do them monthly, but I am going to focus on getting that in my life a little bit more. I'm also going to practice gratitude, which is so important for me because of who I am and what I've kind of gone through in my mental stuff, I can easily go to the negative side. So I'm going to practice gratitude in a lot of different ways and work on being thankful for what I have and what I am able to do and all of that. Next, I am going to cover the earn and steward category. So I am obviously a mostly financial channel at this point. I didn't start out to be a financial YouTube channel, but that's kind of what I've gone into because money is so important and it's something I've been working on. So this category is going to be important in 2019, and the goals I have for money basically are to pay off loan 4A. So I have this at the front of my planner. 4A is this loan right here, which is what I'm currently working on. And then loan 3 is the next one, and that is what is going to be after. So I want to do both of those in 2019. So that's about $10,000 toward the loans. I think I'm going to do more than that, but those are the goals that I want to actually achieve and get done in 2019. Then I also want to do monthly budget meetings with my husband. I obviously do budgets for YouTube, but sometimes we don't go over everything as in-depth as we should, and that ends up with a lot of unbudgeted category stuff, and it also just doesn't keep us on the same page. So I want to do monthly budget meetings and reviews. And he is super on board with that. We also want to use sinking funds in the new year. That is not something we've done really before, so that's going to be new in my budgets and just in how we handle money. We normally just cash flow everything, but I think if we start doing sinking funds and have separate accounts and save up for stuff, it won't be as difficult when big bills come through. We also want to tithe monthly. And I've talked about that a little bit, but we are going to tithe before our take-home income, so it won't really play into the budgeting that I do, but it will be something that we do all year, and I'm super excited about that because it's been such a blessing already. Then we want to increase the $529 that we are saving for my daughter, so increase what we're putting into the $529 fund. And then a big goal is to lower our grocery bill monthly, which means we'll have to cook at home more and plan better, and then lower our utility bill, which should be easy in the spring and fall, but I want to work on lowering it during the summer and during the winter when it tends to get really, really high. And I'd like to keep it at like $200 or less for every month, so that's going to be the goal. And if I can get that average 200 or less, that'd be great too. And then the last goal here is to earn $1,000 monthly average online with extra income. As most of you know, I have been earning some money online, and it hasn't been that much every month. It's been around the $500 mark. So I'm hoping in 2019 to up it to $1,000 a month average, and that way we can make up for the part-time hours that I'm doing so that I have more rest at home. I know a lot of people have done stuff like more YouTube videos or open sticker shops, so I'm not really sure what that's going to entail for me, but I am hoping that in 2019 I will start averaging $1,000 a month. The last category is grow and learn. So I definitely am going to focus on resting and using what I have in the best way possible, but I also don't want to stagnate and forget that I need to grow and learn. So part of that is stuff I'm already doing and then adding some extra stuff. One thing I am going to try to do in 2019 is stop nail biting. This is one of the only negatives besides social media. So these are two things I'm super addicted to doing. So I'm going to stop nail biting. And as you can see, my nails currently are the longest they've been possibly ever because my nails have grown out with the dip nails that I did. and I'm going to budget in doing nails at least once a month so that I do not bite my nails and I stop nail biting in 2019 for good. It's not cheap, but it is a type of nails that I have not been able to bite, and I have had no desire to bite. So I am going to do that in 2019. Right now they're so long, I hate it and I want to bite my nails. But if I go soon and get them cut and manicured and do the dip nails again, that should help me stop biting my nails in 2019. So that's a big one. Then I'm also going to continue doing therapy at least 2 times a month, because that is stretching me and growing me and healing. That is it's kind of part of the unplugging and resting, but it's really more stretching and learning and growing and overcoming a lot of the past struggles that I have dealt with for a long time. So I feel like that's more of a growth area for me. Then I also want to read 1 book a month. I can read a book a day if I'm motivated, but I'm going to aim for 1 book a month. I actually started a Amazon list for myself so that I have a lot of books on there that I can just buy when I'm ready to go to the next book. So I have a long list of Amazon books. I might share that at some point just because it's an interesting list just with books I find. So if you have any books that you've read, not fiction, but anything nonfiction, that's what this is going to be. Let me know. I'm open to different books, and I will just add them to my list and buy them as I go. I also want to focus on reading the Bible in a organized way. So I have a plan for that, and I'm going to continue with that. I would like to take a CPR class. I used to be CPR certified, but it's been a while. I used to work at the YMCA and was certified in CPR. So I would like to get recertified and brush up on that, especially the infant and child stuff, because I don't really remember that as well. And with having a ton of babies around us, with friends, and of course our baby, that would be good to remember. Then I would like to try a new fitness class once a month. I have a friend that will go with me, and we can try different classes throughout the year. I'd like to try at least 1 different class or type of workout each month. That will kind of keep things interesting and keep me going to different places. And I might find something that I really love. Since I'm not going to have my regular gym membership, doing something like this, I can get free classes at different places and then see what I like, and then maybe in 2020 settle into a specific place. But I want to keep things fresh and try different things in 2019. Then the last one, there's one more. Learn how to make stickers. I spend too much money on stickers, so I want to learn how to make them. And I know a lot of other YouTubers do this, and I don't think I'm gonna sell them, but I would like to learn how to make stickers for myself at the very least. I'm not putting stickers as something I'll never sell, but I definitely want to learn how to make them for myself. Mostly also because I use a Happy Planner and everyone else uses Erin Condren, and there are not a lot of Happy Planner sticker people. So at least that I watch. I'm sure they're out there, and I'm sure they're on Etsy, but I watch a lot of Erin Condren people, and then when I buy their stickers, they don't quite fit. So I just want to learn how to make stickers for myself in the way I plan, because I do it a little differently than other people. And then the last thing I want to do in 2019 is get involved in a community, or actually more than one, really. So I want to invest in the places that I spend my time. So I want to do more in my neighborhood and in my church. So I have a lot of goals for 2019. A lot of them are less goals than just how I want to spend my life. And that is, I'm going to keep this in the front of my planner and probably print it out and put it in front of my desk so that I can see this and remember, and just remember that these are the things I want to do, and these are the things I want to spend my time doing in 2019. And a lot of these are focused on making me both a better person, a more peaceful person, and I'm hoping that will translate into being a better wife, a better mother, and a better just person in general. So those are my 2019 goals. I will probably do a 2018 goals wrap up soon, and I hope you come back and watch that. So thank you for watching.